Hey guys, it's me, Gold Murphy here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to be a good boy and not download a spawn. So, sometimes maybe you feel like you actually want to have a unique server and not be like every other person who downloads their spawn. And I would say good for you. So first off, what you're going to do is you're going to join up a Superflat world on your server, alright? I'm not actually on a server. I'm just using single player because I don't want to buy a server right now. So, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go on a peaceful and boom. So now we are going to go and get rid of mob spawning. I'm not sure if you can even do that on normal servers, but anyway. So what you're going to do is you're essentially just going to go and start making a spawn unique to your own server. So what you're going to do is you're going to make, I'm going to make per se a kit PvP. Now, let's say I'm just going to make it for kit PvP only, but I'm also going to be making another video for, or maybe just like a second part. So this is more for like making an arena, I would say, for kit PvP, to be honest. So yeah. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need, this is a must-have if you own a server. You have to have world edit. This is a must-have, alright? So what you're going to do is you're essentially going to create a theme. So what my theme is just going to be is it's going to be nice and colorful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do / replace near, I don't know, let's do 1,000 grass. This is one of my favorite things to do. Grass. Oh, yep, that block is important. To maybe lime underscore. This is one of my favorite things to do, by the way. Green. Wait, lime. Wait, so what is it? Lime. I'm not sure what it is. It's like lime terracotta. Yeah, there it is. So now that you're going to have a huge lake spike, so be ready for that. And also make sure on your world edit file, you're going to go to your file and you're going to make sure that the max, so you're going to go into your console and you're going to see your files and you're going to go and JavaScript it so that it is, so that the maximum you could do is 1,000. Now, so now that you've done that, you have this nice greeny color. So now what you're going to do is you're going to grab a blaze rod, alright? And so with the world edit tool, what you're going to do is you're going to do / BR, and you're going to do apply sphere. We're going to do 4, and we're going to do item, and then here's where what we're going to do, alright? So we're going to do coarse dirt. Coarse dirt. Now we're going to do a comma, and then we're going to do stone. What? Coarse dirt, comma. So what you're going to do is you're going to do / BR, and what we're going to do is we're essentially going to do is we're going to, I believe it is, I believe it's clipboard. Sorry, C, and then you're going to do # clipboard, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do, so lime, or sorry, # clipboard. I'm not sure why this isn't working. # clipboard. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do, so you're going to have a lime, or sorry, you're going to do lime. I'm not sure why this isn't working. So lime. This was literally just working a minute ago. What? Oh. So we're going to do stone, lime underscore terracotta. Now we're going to do a comma. Now we're going to do some coarse dirt. So COAR dirt. Now we're also going to add in some cobble. Whoopsie, I pressed a P. Cobblestone, and there we go. So what that does is essentially it will just make this little pattern around, right? And you're just gonna kind of brush around with that, right? And this will make everything much faster. And also, I'm not sure if you can go up with that, but I believe that you might be able to, but I'm not too sure. So yeah. And also, you could add in more blocks, but I think it just looks really nice. And also, we're going to do that same command, so we're going to go and do that. And we're actually going to add in, so, dark underscore green, no, just, I think it's might be just green underscore terracotta. So there we go. And we're just going to add that in as well. Yeah, that looks quite nice actually. And also set the daylight cycle to not on. I'm just going to go and do /time set day and boom. And I'm just going to keep it bright while I'm doing this. And yeah, so you're essentially just going to go all the way around your thing, just doing this, all right? And then essentially what we're going to do is after we're done this, we're going to go and add mountains around, right? Now, this area might be a bit too big, so don't do 200, maybe just do 100, alright? So I'm only going to use about half of this area I made, alright? So yeah, and just kind of just brush around with it. You're holding down the right click button is how you use this, alright? And you must hold out a blaze rod or a shovel or a stick. Just one of those, alright? Any of those work. So, and also, don't add in too many blocks or else it won't look too bright and it will look a little bit weird. And yeah, just make sure that it isn't patterned and it doesn't look like, and it doesn't like hurt the eye at all. Okay, so now that we have done that, we have something that kind of looks a little bit like this. Don't make it look like that line right there, so I'm just going to kind of get that all kind of out of the way. You don't want to make it in like lines or anything in particularly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this exact command, alright? So we're going to do /br. Now we're going to do apply sphere item. So we're going to do item, and we're going to do sand. Now I have an idea where it will almost cave in on you almost. So yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to do sand, and then yeah, so don't worry about how this looks. And it will be a little bit laggy, alright? Be ready for lag, alright? We're using sand for a particular reason, alright? So just go around and just kind of brush this like so, alright? And don't make it like an exact triangle. Just use the brushing formation kind of like so, right? And make them pretty high, but not too high, alright? And if you use stone, this won't look as good. We will change it to stone when we are done. Make sure that you use sand. Alright? I promise I'll talk about why we're using sand a little bit later in the video. Alright? So, and we're just going to go around. So like that. So once you have your little area, don't make it square like, alright? Make sure it's like kind of like a bumpy road, just do like your squiggles and stuff. Make sure it's also closed off, because if it isn't closed off, people will leave the map. I'm not going to make sure I'm going to do everything like that. And also make sure that players can report that that there is issues with the map, because sometimes that will be an issue. Alright? And just go essentially around and around until you have got yourself almost like, I want you to look at this and I want you to imagine, right, that this is all in stone and stuff, right? I want you to imagine what this would look like if it was used with the correct block palette, and make sure that it would look right if it was to be used in the correct block palette. So essentially what we're going to be making is like a mountainy hill type thing. So yeah, now you're going to be going in and out like this, alright? I did this on my own server, and yeah, so that's how I made I did this with my own server too. And I didn't actually know about a couple of these tools, like this one down here, I didn't actually know about until like, I don't know, maybe 5 weeks ago. But yeah, so that one I didn't actually know. Then it would actually remove all of that, and I would need to redo this part. And I know lots of people do use gravel, so yeah, that's why I told you to use sand, alright? Now, and also what we're going to do for this command is we're going to do / replace near. Now we're going to do 200 sand. Now we're going to do this command. Alright, so the number one I want to use is cobblestone, stone. And then we're going to do a comma, and we're going to do cobblestone, and make sure that we use that. Yeah, so Did I spell that right? Cobblestone. Oh, it's all one word. Then we're going to do another comma. Then we're going to do andesite. Andesite. Wait, did I spell that right? Andesite. Now we're going to add in dead underscore dead rain coral block. And now we're going to go and add in some... Yeah, that's about it. Or, yeah, no, we're actually going to add in some coarse dirt. So, coarse. So, wait, no, it goes C-O-A-R-S, coarse dirt. And then now we're going to do that. Alright, it's going to lag, and I'm going to set the time today. And it won't set because, yeah, blocks, that's 1,340. Yeah, no, that's a lot more than 1,600. That's like 160. That's 163,000, it looks like. So yeah, now that will be something that your things will look like. And now what we're going to do with the tool, we're going to go and make sure this is all loaded. If there is some parts that look like sand, you're going to need to raise up that number a little bit more. Like I did 200 because that's what I just did for this. But yeah, so if you did like 10,000, do 10,000. I do not recommend 10,000 because that will be more than your entire world almost. Like 10,000 blocks would take forever to get to. So yeah, you're not going to be making a map near 10,000. It would take like 5 hours to get to 10,000 blocks away. And this part doesn't seem to load in, so I'm just going to do... And also, I'm going to need to add in some of this because there's a little outing, it seems. And also, you're going to need to figure out where they're going to spawn. So are they going to spawn in the middle, or are they going to spawn in a wall? I'm going to make them spawn into this wall right here. So I'm going to do, and I'm also just going to brush this up a little bit. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, so make sure there isn't any outings, right? And then, so make sure that you did it. So / replace. Wait, yeah, I'm just going to do that again. So, oh, I did not mean to do that. So, boom. And then now that will work. Hopefully, and so these will load in now. So that's that's a smaller number now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this other command now. So now what we're gonna do, since I said I wanted to make it caved in, we can't do that with the sand because it's a gravitational block, right? And so we're gonna use another tool to make it look more natural afterwards. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna use this command. So / br apply sphere for item stone. Okay, now that we have this, we're gonna add, now this won't be as laggy, and so we're gonna do a lot of work with this. So this is where I wanted my spawn, so I'm gonna make this part extra high, and I also want there to be a spot for you to walk along. So like this isn't gonna be an actual server, but yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go along with this, and I'm going to make this part extra high. So, there we go. Okay, and now we're just going to keep on brushing this, like so. So, I kind of want to add in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this little spot right here, right? And this is going to be our little spawn point right here, alright? So, I'm going to dig out this little spawn. So, this is where all the people are going to be. Make it nice and big. Alright, I'm going to go and make that. So 3, 2, 1, and boom. So I did it now. And so this is just going to be a little spawn point. And what you're going to do is there's this thing that you could do, and you're going to get, I like to use gold. Get yourself a gold block and get yourself some slabs. So I'm just going to use myself some nice smooth quartz. And I'm just going to make this little design I like to use for spawning. And you're going to do / set world spawn right here. I don't really care for that, really. But yeah, so essentially, now all of these blocks I think I'm using right now are in not 8, except for lime terracotta, which is literally just lime clay. Alright? That is literally just that simple, alright? Or you could use lime wool. I really don't recommend that, but you can, I guess. So anyway, now we're going to continue on with that brush tool, right? And we're just going to keep on doing this, except for we're just going to keep on caving it in, right? And yeah, so now we're going to go around. It's not as laggy, I don't think. Wait. Yep, it's definitely working. yeah, so what we're gonna do is now, what I want to do is I'm gonna kind of replace the edges of the top of the stone with like maybe like some I don't know, like coarse dirt and maybe some soul sand maybe, kind of. And that's how we're gonna do that. Now you don't need to do this exact design. It's just like, this is just kind of what you think would be cool. Like, I did a server and we called it the Cakes Crafty server. And we made it all cake themed and it was really cool. Like, we had cake splattered around and we had like big hamburgers, and yeah, it was really cool. And it was like really cool. We had like ice cream. It was really cool. And so that was our theme for that server. This server is just kind of like bright. I don't know. It just looks kind of cool. It doesn't have an exact theme. But yeah, I think that servers should always have a theme. Like, except for Hypixel. Hypixel is just whatever. Like, they don't really need a theme. Really. But they always do have a theme. Like, in the prototype lobby, it's almost like, everything is all futuristic almost, kind of. So yeah, we are like, that was their theme for the prototype lobby, and so just kind of keep that in mind, right? So we're gonna brush all the way around until we've got a pretty good map right here, except for now we need to add some things in the middle now, alright? And so that could be an issue. So yeah, and this actually already looks pretty natural, but if it doesn't, you could do this exact tool. So //br smooth, and I'm just gonna go like that, and it will smoothen everything out a lot, right? It'll just kind of make everything look a lot more smoothened, and I actually kind of like that. That makes it look a lot more natural. And it just makes everything look really, really cool. So yeah, now /time set day, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add in a nice palm tree like I always do, and also add in some water maybe. So maybe go like this right here, and just go go here, and then go all the way over to here, and go like down 3, and do //set water, and then boom, there we go. That probably isn't very good, but whatever. I'm just gonna go and set that to sand. So, or you know what, I can't set that to sand, so I'm gonna do boom //set lime underscore terracotta, boom. So, and that doesn't look very natural, so just go and break out the sides and edges a little bit, and we can do another world edit command called fix water, and how we would do that is, so now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to do this command, so //fix water, and then we're going to do 10,000, like 100, because I don't want to go too overboard. And yeah, so now that we have a little bit of a lake. And so now we're going to do this. So I'm going to add in maybe a tree, I think, or maybe like leaves. So I'm going to do //br apply sphere item leaves. I mean, sorry, jungle leaves. I think that those are the nicest leaves. So leaves. So there we go. And I hope that they are not too big. So yeah, so that's whatever, I guess. I mean, it's a little bit more big than I wanted, but it's whatever. So we're gonna go and add in some natural stuff around the PvP server, and it will look a lot more natural. There we go. There it is. We've made it much more natural now. And now we're gonna do //br apply sphere 6 item jungle underscore wood, and then there we go. Yeah. And now we're gonna make a nice little palm tree. So I mean, little palm tree. Yeah. Yeah. No. And then now we're gonna go like that, and then we're just gonna go and add in some leaves. So yeah. And also, remember, you don't need to be even near it for it to work. Like, I could go and place one all the way over there, and it will be there. So, wait, I mean, that was a little bit far, but It is actually there, it's just not rendered in. There we go. And there we go. And we can go now to the other side because you don't want to have a couple of good sides and then one bad side, so yeah. And then we're gonna go like that, and there we go. So there it is. That doesn't look that great, but it looks actually kind of cool, so yeah. And then now we're gonna do slash slash. So now we're gonna brush like soul sand. So slash slash br apply sphere for item soul sand. There we go. And we're gonna make that like dirt hanging off the edge of this, which will look actually really cool. And we're gonna use the smooth tool to smoothen it out afterwards. So yeah, they like themselves a head hitter. So I'm gonna go and make myself that. So what we're gonna do for that is we're gonna go and get this, and we're just gonna go and we're gonna add ourselves in a little head hitter. What that is it's just essentially just like, it's a spot where you could just hit your head. So actually no, it needs to be one lower. So yeah, so it needs to be like that, and then because you need to be able to jump underneath of it. And then I'm gonna go down one, and then I'm gonna go across like so, and then up, and then around, and then up, and then there, and then we're just gonna fill in the bottom like that. And then so now the players have themselves little head hitters right now. There we go. So, and essentially what a head hitter is it's like where you have like, oh, that actually does need to be one lower. So yeah, so does it need to be one extra lower? Yeah, that needs to be one even lower. Okay, and I am lagging like crazy right now just because of I'm not really sure why. I think it's because of the brush tool. And essentially what it is you could get like insane combos by just like smashing down your bar. Anyway, and now what we're gonna do is, what else do players like? They like a sumo, so, or no, I mean, let's not do that. But what we are gonna add is we are going to add in a we're gonna add in a little they like little mountains, I know, so why don't we do slash br apply sphere for item, you know, like lime underscore terracotta, and we're gonna make ourselves a little mountain. So, and it's not gonna be too little, but they like to have themselves that. And they also like to have a little parkour, so you could do that if you want. I'm gonna make myself a little mountain right here. I would usually not do this, but I am right now. So, see, because I feel like it, and I want to get this video out, so I'm a little bit rushing. So yeah, now, yeah, there we go. We should have ourselves. Yeah, that does look about right there. Yeah, there it is. We have ourselves a little mountain, and then now you can go and make a little parkour. And there it is. We have ourselves a pretty cute little PvP map. And you can go and add whatever you want. Like, you can make it, like, yourself themed. Like, I could build, like, a giant, like, on my server, I was going to build a giant, like, I mean giant golden Murphy, like, my skin. Or, like, a giant, like, one of my dogs, since that's what my whole channel is based off of. But, yeah, so let's just go in. Like, that's kind of the end, to be honest. I'm not going to talk about any of the technical stuff, such as the kits or any of that. Go and search up tutorials on that stuff. There is so many out there. But I am not the one to be talking to about that kind of stuff, because I don't set up kits and that kind of stuff. I'm just a builder. So yeah, if you guys like that video, like and thumbs up. If you want help on your own server, I would be so glad to come and help you. Like, I would be so glad to help. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'm so close to 200 right now, it's unbelievable. So yeah, if we could get to that, and yeah, like and subscribe to become part of the Golden Murphy team. And yeah, free Walmart